My name is Ruth Ogembo, Director of Community Programs at Lowell Community Health Center. I was 14 years old when I immigrated from my beloved country of Kenya to a new country in the middle of nowhere in Durham, New Hampshire. Coming out of the school office one day, I heard "Habari gani," which is Kiswahili for "What's the news?" coming from behind me. Surprised at hearing my language on this foreign land, I turned to find a smiling teacher who had studied abroad in Africa. She became a mentor who connected me to an after-school program. In this program, I was able to find community where I could make friends and learn about the culture of the new country I was now calling home. Similar to how I found community in an after-school program, I wanted to give back. 57 miles away, I found a home in Teen Block, which was serving youth in Lowell. Compared to its neighbors, Lowell is a high-need community because it has higher poverty rates than its neighbors and a high number of students who are designated as high need due to economic challenges and limited English proficiency. As one of the hardest hit communities by COVID-19, it has exacerbated needs among our young people, which makes it more important and urgent for them to have access to youth programs that support their well-being. Teen Block was founded 34 years ago, and it has evolved to a multifaceted program that brings together evidence-based curricula, trained youth workers, and youth development programming to meet the diverse needs of our youth. It integrated within a federally qualified health center. Teen Block makes it easy for our youth to have access to clinical and mental health services for themselves and their families. Unlike other programs in the community, Teen Block is open and free to youth ages 13 to 18, and it supports our alumni up to the age of 20 as they go through their college and career experiences. Although Teen Block is open to all youth in the community, 95% of our youth identify as youth of color, and Teen Block serves over 500 youth each year in the community through partnerships with the schools and other community agencies. Teen Block provides meaningful engagement by creating an inclusive and brave space where our young people can bring their ideas to life while working in community with their peers and trusted adult allies. Teen Block staff reflect the diversity of our community, with our youth being served in the language of their comfort, and by providing cultural and expressive arts programs and offering health and wellness and prevention programs. By creating an environment where our young people's experiences and voice is valued, we see them flourish. We see them develop a strong sense of self and physical and social and emotional well-being. We see our young people making healthy, informed decisions that benefit them, their families, and the community. We support our youth create pathways to higher education, training, and careers. Our youth leave the program well-equipped to be thriving community members who are well-engaged and well-prepared for the workforce. We challenge our youth to be agents of change in the community. Our graphic model reflects the cycle nature of our work. A young person who joins our program as an impressionable youth engages in the program and lives as a successful leader who will go on to support the next generation of impressionable youth. In addition to the skills gained in programming, our young people get to have first-time experiences that can be life-changing. Imagine seeing stars for the first time, like our young people do when we go on overnight retreats, to going to the beach, smelling the ocean, and feeling sand on your feet for the first time. Some of our young people lack family engagement, which is why it's really important for us to have all of our meals at retreats family style. After one of such retreats, a young person was extremely grateful for their experience because in their 17 years of life, that was the first time that they had family dinner. COVID-19 has made it difficult for us to engage youth virtually. As we transition to in-person programming, a $400,000 investment will help us meet our goals of re-engaging youth in programming by hiring a dedicated team of community health workers, and increasing access to mental health services by hiring a clinical social worker, and increasing our technology resources to reduce the digital divide among our youth. As a recent immigrant teen coming out of the school office one day, a seemingly random encounter led me to a youth program that forever changed my life. With your support, I hope when the question is asked, "Habari gani, Teen Block? What's the news?" we can say, and I quote one of our youth, "Teen Block means security. It was the most secure thing in my life at the moment.